We would be a drug-free country, or very limited in the drug violence. If we would be a country that was teaching our children through a good education system what it means to be a responsible American citizen, to pull our own weight as much as be possible, we would be really the true essence of what our federal republic was established to be.
Therein lies the challenge. I mean, all the things that you just mentioned come from a certain place in the culture and in the society that tends to fester over time, if not dealt with, if not paid attention to, could cause great harm. I mean, I think that as a nation, as a Christian nation, as a Judaic-Christian nation, we are challenged to meet the expectations of faith and family, and that we have allowed our media, our entertainment and other venues to sort of drive who we are and define who we are. I think in that translation, the family gets lost. In that translation, one's faith, regardless of what that faith is, gets lost. And I think that it's incumbent on us to remind ourselves that as we progress as a community, those principles, those foundations can't be lost. We have to hold on to them because there will come a great challenge one day when you're going to need that foundation to stand on. You're going to need that faith to hold you together as the glue that it is. And if that glue has been weakened, or if you've substituted it for a quick buck, or a lascivious life, and all the other things that can happen to you, then you'll find that you're going to find yourself wanting as a people, and without an anchor. Yeah.
After 9/11, we saw over every underpass, as you would drive under it, banners of "God bless America, God bless America."
What a powerful image that was at that time, and I really. I remember a friend of mine saying to me, he said, this is only temporary, and in my heart I was hoping it wasn't. And in Maryland, where I'm from, there's still a couple of overpasses that have flags on them, and every time I drive under them, I just feel lifted up by it, because that spirit is still there. That's the foundation of this country. A lot of people say, well, it's just a flag, it's just a piece of cloth. No, it's more than that. It's a symbol. It's a symbol of freedom. It's a symbol of an idea that men and women died for.
It's covenant. It's blood covenant. It would be like spitting in a communion cup to burn that flag.
Yeah, it is. And for me, it's a very special treat. I fly it every holiday, and I'm very proud to display it in my neighborhood, on my front porch. And I'm also doubly honored when I see it displayed in my neighbor's front porch. And I drive throughout the state, and I see people honoring America and honoring our community by saying, this is who we are. We're Americans, and I'm very proud to be that.
That's good. Now, I have a final question for you. As a coach training people to run successfully for office, what would be the 3 main things you would wish to see a candidate do in this election?
Be honest. Be honest. Number 2, be yourself. Because if you're honest, you can't be anything but yourself. And be patient. It's not all going to come at once. Be honest with the people. Be honest with yourself, and be patient with both yourself and the people, because these are very difficult times, and people are looking for leaders who are willing to take the time to share with them not just their vision of the future and what America will be, but their sense of what we have to do now. And what's important for us now. You mentioned, right, you mentioned education, you mentioned healthcare, you mentioned all these things that are on the hearts and minds of a lot of people. We're a nation at war. We're a nation with an economy that's still strong but weakening a little. And it's going to require leaders who are prepared to step up and demonstrate that they know how to lead. And they lead by listening.
Very good.
They lead by listening.
Right.
They stop listening.
Right.
They stop listening.
They just be there on their own agenda while they listen to me. Well, thank you so much, Michael. Hope we get to speak again.
Absolutely. It's very nice to be with you. God bless you, and I wish you well.
Thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Take care.
I appreciate it. I will email you a copy. Do you have
great.
a card that you
Yes.
can